Alrighty, I'm here. We are back on Farm Sim 19 in No Man's Land, which is the place to be. Trenton, the Outlaw's here. Hey, Trenton. Andy. Hello, Andy. Hi, guys. We're going to get started here in a minute. I got to get, let's see. This guy needs to go find. There's Scorp. Well, I'm looking for my limerator. I need to lime some fields. There it is. Lime some fields here. If I've got any lime. And if I have money for lime. Got a few things I plan on today. Miss Nelson, hello, how are you? Jonathan Mortimer's here. Sound and picture's good. I forgot to ask. Thank you, Andy. I appreciate that. Now I don't have to do sound check. Okay, let's before I fill this up, I gotta go do some things. So let me run down. I'm gonna do something while I have the money, because otherwise I won't have the money to do it. So let's start this guy up. And oh, I got a stump there. Let me take care of that. Come on. Work with me. There we go. Alright, I'm adding some production here. And I need to take out a couple trees here. I hope this land is flat. I don't technically own this land, although I do. I bought it so that I could place these things on it, and then I'm going to sell it again. But I don't know if I have to. I bought this land to set some production on it. I'm hoping it's fairly flat. We'll find out. flat broke. He's flat broke. You notice I put a dairy farm here. I don't know how that's going to work. I don't, because it may or may not require something I can or cannot do. Now, I'll explain that in just a momento. Let me just get rid of this tree here. I don't think these trees are going to be in the way, but I don't want to take a chance. Let's take them out. Did I get the stump for that one? Nope. I hate when I forget to do the stump, because then I have a hard time lining it up. God darn it. Alright, one more tree and then I'll do what I want to do. I think. Colonel Mustard, hello, how are you? Your little video made me roll on the floor this morning. That was pretty funny. Guys, Colonel Mustard does Minecraft on YouTube. And you can easily look him up. He had a short little film on this morning, just cracked me up. All right, let's stop this. Oh, don't need to do that. Need him on the road. On the road again. Okay, I'm going to put some production in and hope it works. It's production and stuff that I've got from other farms and maps and things like that. So we'll see what happens here. I got the dairy farm, and I tell you, let me get myself my speed boots here. Kick it up to 5. We're up to level 5. I had some caffeine this morning in my tea, so we'll kick it up to 5. Here's the thing. This is a dairy. You bring your stuff in, right? And you throw it here. See, it says that we need sugar, salt, carton, and empty pallets. But I don't know if that's true or not. I don't know if I really do need salt and carton. And I think that this... You notice there's only one thing lit up here. And I think it's the sugar. So I'm going to try it. Because I don't have any way of getting salt. And I don't have empty pallets and cartons and stuff like that. And the reason I'm thinking it might work is this. Let's see, there's a milk thing and it's got a trigger thing, right? Okay, here's why I think it might work. Because when you go to it in here, notice it doesn't say anything about pallets and stuff. It says sugar and milk. I can make sugar and I got milk. And then you get cheese and butter and ice cream, I guess, ice cream. I'm going to try it. If it doesn't work, I can always take it out. So then across the street here, we're going to put, well, let's see, right here, I'm going to put, let's see, I think I had the sugar factory here, was my plan. Let's spin this guy around here. Hey, Dustin's in the house. Right, let's spin this around. I think this is the front. Yeah, because you can see all the signs and stuff. All right, let's kind of line it up a little bit with that other factory and just plop it down. And I'll come in here and clean all this mess up later, but that looks like it's fairly flat. Now let's get the flour mill and see if I can find a flat space for it. All right, it's facing the right way actually, but I'm not, so let me spin around. Gert, how are you? Thanks for coming by. Appreciate it. I love the company. I hate being here by myself. Okay, I think this is fairly flat. So let's do something like this. Like that. And then let's find out how flat it is. Okay. That's looking good. It's flat. And that's looking good. Okay, and we'll see what happens with this as well. You notice it says wheat there, but it doesn't say anything else. So I'm hoping that's the case. Now this is where it puts the flour. And then this is where the grain goes. So we're going to test this out. That's what I had that money set aside for that and that. This one works, I know. I've used it in other things, and that's why I think that other might work as well. So let's head back. I'll clean that up later. I got farming to do right now. Oh, Dustin, don't worry about it. I just appreciate when you stop by. Country girls in the house. You guys ready for a party? All right, so let's get in here and get this thing going. Get that going. And I noticed that when I ran around my fields this morning, before I came on, this one's got 100% fertilizer on it. This one doesn't. So I'm curious about that. And then This field doesn't either. It's in the 90s. Well, that's pretty close, 99%. But it makes me wonder. Well, no, that's 100 there. It makes me wonder about that. That one's pretty close. But see, this is only 75. And now it's 100. What? I don't know whether to trust this or not. Hey, you're a working fool, aren't you? I like that. And I hope you make it. A crazy party? Is there any other? So I'm curious about that. Do I trust this that it's not? Well, now look. This one said it was 100%. Now it's like 69. I just don't know whether to trust that or not. This is a mod. This extra information here is a mod. So I'm not quite sure. Do I do some spraying? Yeah, you work like that when you're young. Get that stuff out of the way, but it'll be worth it. I wish you luck, buddy. The big map? This big map? Or this big map? Fruit type, growth, cultivated, growing, plowed, soil composition. Yeah, see, needs lime. See, that needs lime. But look at how that is crazy. How it's that's odd. How it is. I think I should fertilize. Let's lime this, though. We'll lime these and fertilize, too. All right. Let me start this guy. Well, no, wait. Let's get the limer going, because the limer's easier to... the limer's easier to set on hire a worker. You been playing No Man's Land? Do you like it, Dustin? Bad spray nozzles. You never know. Could work. Could be the case. Yeah, Dustin's a man after my own heart. I worked very hard when I was in my early 20s to talk a guy into selling me a house that he owned on his own contract, because I knew I wouldn't be able to get a bank loan at 20 years old. And I had a very good job and a good reputation in my community for being a hard worker. And so it took me quite a while, months and months and months, to convince this guy that had this house that that I could be relied upon. What happened? And finally he consented, and he signed a contract with me to buy this house. So when I was in my early 20s, I had my own home. And I didn't live there, an awful long time. About 3, maybe 4 years later, I met my wife, and we got married, and I got promoted at the bank, and the promotion meant that I had to move to a completely different part of the state. Carol was a high school teacher when we met, and she got offered a job where I was offered, my promotion. And we ended up being able to sell that little house that I bought you know, on a contract. We were able to sell it and have enough money to have a down payment on a really nice house where we moved. So everything worked out. But it's a lot of work. It's a hard work. I don't know what's going on with this guy. Well, let's let him go. I can't drive two at the same time, so oh, by the way, I finally got this guy fixed. If you remember, old 48 here wasn't modified to take a heavy load. And so if I got more than a half a load on this guy, he was very, very slow, if you remember. I did finally remember to mod it. So I've got it modded now that I shouldn't have to worry about the load anymore. Let's take a look. I'm just going to load him up with something. Let's load him up with grass, because I know I got plenty of grass. Oh, I know. Let's take some sugar beets. Load him up with sugar beets, and we'll try the new sugar beet factory. See how it works. Thanks, Dennis. Dennis is in today. I hope you're doing well, Dennis. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. But I got to get that spray rig going. So let's do that. I think, if I remember right, I do have a GPS here for this. Let me double check. I do not. Okay, so I need to make one. So we need to get rid of this. Well, let's set it up first. Let's set it up first before we do that. Get this thing spread out. Let's start with these bottom fields here. We'll start with this little one. Now we'll work our way back over to these. I'm going to do a little overspray on the end, I think, just to make sure. Okay, first of all, let's spin this thing around 90 degrees. And then we need to center it. And then let's go in here and do auto width, because if you notice, it doesn't go clear out to the end there. See the little dotty things? It's not at the end of the booms, so it doesn't have the proper width. So we're going to go in here and we're going to tell it to do an auto width, and that should spread those out. And it did. It spread them out. So now it's all set up. Close enough for government work. And we're going to go back in. We're going to do this, and we're going to take the John Deere DB60 out, and I'm just going to call this the sprayer. I'm just going to call it the sprayer, and we're going to add that in, and then we're going to highlight it. And that should be all we need to do. And then let's turn this guy on. Turn him on. Turn the spray rig on. And we're off and running. Randall, hello, how are you? Catching up? Be right back, no problemo. Appreciate you being here. I do. Now this should make that map we were looking at earlier completely dark blue, I hope. Yeah, I don't think I can hire a worker to do. I guess I probably could, couldn't I? So I went shopping for mods this morning. I don't have a problem with the silage silo mod that I have, but it's not my favorite one. So I shopped around and I found a couple. Big Hoss has one on, what the hell's the name of that? Backwoods that he uses. The problem is it's built into the game, so it's not one that I can have loose in a file. So I went and got it, pulled it out, and modded it to work in as a placeable. And I like that one because it's got a number system on it that you can see. Anthony's in the house. Hello, Anthony. It also does digistate or digestate, however you want to pronounce it. I've been corrected both ways, so I just don't really care. I think it's supposed to be digestate. I've said digistate before, and people, that's not right. Well, maybe it is on the East Coast, not on the West Coast. I don't know. Some people say kitty corner, some say catty corner. Some people call their aunt. Some of them call it aunt. Go figure. Scott's in the house. Welcome, Scott. Hope everybody's doing well today. What is it, Tuesday already? My God, time flies, doesn't it? And as, again, I've got this stream going on 3 different services. YouTube, Twitch, and Mixer. So everybody has a choice, whatever they prefer to use. I don't have a Facebook account, so I don't do Facebook. Bill's in the house. God, Bill's here. That means I gotta have the Mountain Dew so I can keep up. Well, same with Country Girl. She's crazy. For me to have any kind of amount of crazy, I gotta have some caffeine. So that might take a Mountain Dew. Grab one out of the fridge here. I got a new bottle of Fireball whiskey last night, and I had to laugh because my daughter bought it for me. Gave it to me for my birthday yesterday, right? Well, here's the thing. She drank my last one and owed me a bottle. And I keep telling her, where am I going to get my bottle of Fireball back? And so I got it last night for my birthday. Now, it's not as bad as you think. My birthday every 7 years falls on Father's Day. Well, Father's Day is this next coming weekend. She did order me something, and it didn't come for my birthday, so she's going to give it to me for Father's Day / birthday. So, but I did get my Fireball back at any rate. Thank you, Scorp. Appreciate it. All right, let's see what this looks like now. I'm going to go in here and look. See how blue it is? It's all pretty. It's so pretty. Oh, so pretty. Now, that one, I don't think that's going to be worth my time because those little pieces there, it's not going to make that much difference in yield. If it's like this one might make a difference in yield. There's a lot of spots that aren't fully fertilized. And this one maybe not, but I'm going to do it anyway, so. Okay, let's do it. Do it. Thank you, Dustin. Bill. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. Bill thinks I'm an old man. Well, I am a year older. So this one won't be too bad. It's not as big as it looks, really. It's just kind of everywhere. Okay, so let's set this again back to the center. And we're off. Thank you, Andy. Andy, you can send me a bottle of your beer for my birthday. Don't shake it up, though. Dirt learned from me. There's that old saying, you know, that buy land because they don't make anymore. Yeah, buy up real estate units because they don't make anymore. All right, pop top. Oh man, that is nectar from the gods. What's new, guys? Anything? You know what I need to do? I need to go check that other feller out. So let me get this lined up for the next run. And we'll go take a look at that other guy and keep him working. I don't know what's going on with that. With that Limerator. He wasn't hitting on all 4 cylinders out there. All right, let's go take a look at that. Yeah, see? He didn't do a very good job, did he? Oh, man. All right. But then neither am I. I'm way off. So we got a little sunshine today. It's a whopping 64 degrees out. Man, I tell you, last night it rained so hard, it scared me. We of course live on the coast and it rains quite often. But we've had rain for the last several weeks, but it's been kind of misty, sprinkly type rain. Last night we got a friggin' rainstorm. It hit, and I've got several skylights in my house. There's one in the living room, there's one in the main bathroom, and a couple others. And when the rain hits them, it's like a drum in here. It just bang, bang, bang. And it scared me. So all of a sudden started to downpour. Yep, we know what's new with Dustin. What's going on here? He never told us he had a girlfriend before, though. Bottled 46 beers. You won't think it's boring when you drink them, though. You'll think, wow, that was well worth it. Jonathan said there's nothing new on his end. I'm not doing a bang-up job here, am I? I'm doing better than he did. Not by much. Bill's back. Bill, what's new with you? It's okay, you can tell us. We won't tell anybody. Bill's afraid to say what's new because most of it's illegal, I think. Poor Bill. He gets picked on a lot. Between Bill and Scorpion, they get picked on quite a bit. Country Girl's just lurking. That's what I do, Country Girl. I do a lot of that. I don't care if I get that. Let's get this guy going and see if he does a little better job on this field. I really don't know how much the lime adds to the yield of the crops. I don't know if it does anything even. Uh-oh. Nobody wants to work. Blake didn't want to work. Kevin doesn't want to work. Scorpion doesn't want to work. Oh, man. I wonder why. They're afraid of that rock behind me, I think. There we go. Somebody finally wants to work. Who is it? Brian Wheeler is on the job and ready for action. What's the function for a moderator? Oh, you mean like the bodily function? Too much information. Oh, we were going to test this out. Okay, so I did get it modded. I haven't tested it yet, but let's find out. Okay, yep, I can tell already. If you remember, when this thing was full, it barely moved. Now it's doing its thing. So, yep, the modification worked. Sweet. We're going to run this down and see if the sugar factory is functional. Whoa! Sorry, I wasn't watching the road. I was watching what Jonathan was saying there. Be my whipping boy. Bill, keep Andy and Craig out of the chat. That's funny. All right, sugar factory. Here we go here. Now here's what's got me worried about this one. Notice it says sugar beets and it's got a 0 there on the counter. But on sugarcane there's nothing. I'm wondering if it even does sugarcane. Now it's not a problem because I don't like doing sugarcane. So I probably won't. But let's see what happens here. And I hear the motor's coming on. It's cooking. It's cooking some sugar. That's a good sign. Okay. Okay, now the pallets will just load right there. And then we've got to get, I don't know, I don't think I've got a trailer. Did I lease the trailer, I think, the last time? So I need to buy one. No, I don't. But I don't have sugar beets on the farm either. Well, I do in the storage. But that's okay. I don't like doing sugarcane anyway. So if it does sugar beets, that's all I care about. But eventually, Gert, we can test that theory out. Eventually, I might put a field of sugar cane in. I don't like dealing with it, but it'd be worth the test. Because I like to know how my mods work. It is too much work. Well, and you have to have a special thing to do. Well, you do with the sugar beets as well, though. But see, the sugar beets I can use for pig food. So I can make sugar out of the sugar, the beets, and I can make pig food out of sugar beets. So there you go. Let's see if the flour thing works. Let's get some wheat or barley, one of the two. See what I've got. Got 35,000 in barley. Did I not have any wheat? I must not have. I don't have any wheat. I do have barley. I think it takes barley. Let's see if it does. Okay. Ermum. Hi, Ermum. You all right? Yeah, I'm fine. Oh, I haven't played that. You know, the North Frisian March, I have played that in every iteration of the game except for 19. I haven't played it in 19, but I've played it so many times. And I played a lot of it in, I think, 2015. And I just have been wanting new maps that haven't been ported over. Yeah, I get tired of playing the same old map. And to be honest with you, the maps in 2015 and 2017 were better than 19. So if I'm going to play an old map, why play an old map that isn't as good as it used to be? That's my opinion anyway. I'll stick to it at least for the next 5 minutes. All right, let's check this. Yeah, see, this isn't going to work. And here's the thing. I don't have any wheat, but it says something on there for wheat, so it's probably not going to take barley. So I can try it, but look, it's not even registering. All right, so I got to have some wheat to do that. It looks like Brian's done with his job. We'll test it, Gert. We'll test it out. Dustin's partying with no work to do. Are you allowed to do that, Dustin? Party time. We'll have to change his name. He's Party Time Dustin. All right. This guy out of the way. I got to keep emptying them. Oh, I was going to show you. Remember I mentioned that that I was looking for. Well, let's see where they're at first. Silage silos, because I didn't find the one I liked. Want to try this mod too. Scorpion, have you ever tried this mod? This is the Pivot 68M. What that is it's a water station, goes in the middle of your field, and then you've got that sprinkler out there. What I'm curious about is if this actually works or if this is just a decoration. We played a map called California something or other, and it had 2 fields on it that had the circular shape. The field was in a big circle, and it had the circular sprinkler that went around, but it didn't work. It was only for show. So I haven't had a chance to test that one out. Might have to do that. Alright, so far I don't see any fermenting silos. TMR station. Vehicle shop. No. All right. I wonder if they're global. No. They're not showing up. Silos, maybe? There's a cement silo. There's one right there, fermenting silo. This is the one that I was looking for. This is the one that Big Hoss put in Backwoods, and I liked it because I don't care for these big cement whatcha-dingers here, because you keep running into them with your tractor. But I do like the fact that it's got the enumerator thing on it, so you can see how much is in there. And it's got these little computer-like things here, and it does digistate or digestate, whatever, however you want to say that. It is expensive, though. It's $118,000. It's twice what this one is. This one takes hay, grass, chaff. It's 1 million capacity. Silage comes out. It makes 500 liters a minute. I don't know what this one does. Capable of fermenting at a rapid rate of 8,000 liters per hour. Okay, what was this one? 5,000 a minute? Well, then that one's not so fast then, is it? It's not too awful big, but I want to put some more in because I'm cutting a lot of grass. Somebody was talking to me last live stream about I needed to cut grass and sell it for money. And I kept trying to tell them, I got lots of grass. I'm always cutting grass. But I don't sell it as grass. I make silage out of it and then sell the silage. You get a lot more money. So I'm thinking what I might do is replace that silage one that I've got on the farm with a different one. And the reason why I like this one is that you also get digestate. So you get a little bit, another thing to sell, right? Okay, so is this my property? Or is this just put anywhere type of a thing? All right. I think I can still put it on this part right here. But let's flip it around and put the drive-up thing closer to the road. So I could actually put that's 118. Let's put one there. And one there. See if that works. Alright. Shut you off. You're wasting gas here. I'm going to a party full of nuts. That's funny. Alright, Gert. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. You guys are funny. Alright, so let's get... I want to empty this out just in case I decide to sell it. I don't mind this one, but it's kind of nice when you get a second crop, if you will. You get digestate out of that other one. You get that filled up, run around to this guy. Ah, I didn't lower that. I don't know if you have to. Very seldom, I think, do I ever lower the spray rig. I don't know why. Probably because I forget. I gotta get this. You notice I do have it on 1 the time. I turn it down to 1 so that I could get this done before it grows. I don't want it growing too fast and I won't be able to get the fertilizing done. That happens a lot. Is Craig lurking again? I haven't seen Craig today. Is he? Did he say anything? Craig. I keep thinking Alan's going to come back because I'm back in Mixer, but I haven't seen him. Oh, Dustin, that's fine. Bring her into the chat. We'll talk to her too. I'll talk to anybody. Ask Bill. I'll have to check and see if I've still got a way to contact him. Gingered Scott is his moniker. We know him as Alan. They call Bill late for dinner. Boy, I don't know if I'm going to get to any more fields today. I have enough money to buy one more field, but that would take everything I got. I got to check on the animals because if you remember, my animals are going to be needing feeding because I kind of ran out of that mod that I took that mod out and they're not being fed anymore. Craig, there's Craig. He came out of hiding. Bill. Girlfriend falls asleep. You must be quite the conversationist. He put his girlfriend to sleep by talking to her. You must be fun on a date, Dustin. You gonna go back in the corner before Bill sees you? That's played it on a safe side. Well, I'm almost out of liquid fertilizer. What am I going to do? All right. There's no sense starting another row. Head back to the ranch. Craig, quit talking in your sleep. You're gonna be, he's gonna be moaning Bill's name. No, Bill, get away from those beets. Okay. I think the liquid fertilizer is on the end. Let's see how this works. There we go. While that's doing that, we'll go check on Limerator. Uh-oh. Well, hey. Brian did a pretty good job. I don't think I'm going to do that little strip. I don't think it's worth it. You know what? I think that's it for the lime. Oh, shoot. Look what I did. Lime's expensive. I don't know what it does. I don't want to fill this thing up again. I mean, I know what it does. I don't know what it does in the game. I know why they use lime. That's not the point. What does it do me in the game? I mean, does it give me an extra 5%? On the yield? Does it give me any percent increase? You know, does it do anything? I don't know. Oh, so we got silage. I've got silage in storage already, so I think I'm gonna sell it. See how much we make on it. $10,000? What was the 10,000 for? It's still dumping. 30,000. Huh. That was weird. I wonder if the 10,000 was for this fertilizer that I was getting. That could have been. Go finish that one field and then we'll move around to the front. Oh, your girlfriend's in California. Oh, I thought you were sitting next to her or something. I was just going to say, I just wake her up. Well, that's a bummer. Dustin's got a girlfriend and she's all the way in California. How's that work anyway? Where'd you meet her? Where'd we leave off anyway? Must have been there. Somebody's calling Bill? Bill acts like he's never been called before. What? Somebody's calling me? What the hell? I've never been called before. Must be long distance. He's all the way in Sweden. Do not ask why the beats toll, for they toll for you. The beat, man. Craig, you're going to get in trouble. He's going to come back and read that. Uh-oh, there he is. 36 phone calls just today. They don't call you collect, do they? Do they even have collect calls anymore? Probably not. I think I'd be turning the ringer off. Look at that many phone calls. I hate telephones. I can't ever think of anything to say. So, it's raining here. Is it raining there? What'd you have for lunch? Oh, what are you gonna have for dinner? Stuff like that, and that's about it. All right, this one really does need to be fertilized, I think, because it's kind of a mess. Let's line this thing up in the corner. I'll tell you what I use for long distance calling. I use a program called oh hell, now I forgot. What's it called? What something? WhatsApp. I use a thing called WhatsApp for calling overseas. That way I can do it over the internet. It doesn't cost me nothing. Although my home phone is internet and it doesn't cost me anything to call overseas. But you gotta have somebody over there that you need to call, I suppose. All right, let's use this to do that. Whoops. And then, is that, what did I just do? Let's see, I need to do that. And then, there we go. Okay, I need to check on animals. Somebody remind me. She had to go there because her dad just passed. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Dustin. I thought maybe you met her at school or something and she was in school. No, I'm sorry I said anything. That's terrible. This is a slow spray rig. I need to get a modded one. Uh-oh. A bear trap, yeah. Yep. I'll just keep drinking my Mountain Dew. Hey, Lindsay. How are you today? Hey, everybody. Lindsay's in the house. Oh, I forgot to tell the stream what game I was playing. Dang it. There's a thing that I fill out that I can tell it what game I'm playing and then select the game in a drop-down thing. And I forgot to do that. And Mixer says it's teen friendly. How do they know that? Randall, how do they know that? The Russian roulette. Well, it is Tuesday, and everybody knows that I stream on Tuesdays and Thursdays Farm Sim. I'm going to be streaming a whole lot more now that I got this Mixer, Twitch, YouTube thing going, because I don't have a lot of stuff on Mixer, and I have also very little up on Twitch now. I used to Twitch a little bit. I got a nervous twitch, but I used to Twitch a little bit. You thought I said twerk, didn't you? But no, that's not anything anybody wants to see. Anyway, I used to do streams on Twitch once in a while, but I haven't for a while, and so they all kind of go away after a while. So to build up some streams, I'm going to be streaming a bunch of stuff. I'm going to be streaming stuff I wouldn't normally stream just to have videos up there, because I'm playing the games. I might as well be streaming as I'm playing. So I'm going to be, somebody asked me to start doing World of Warcraft again. So World of Warcraft is supposed to have another expansion out sometime this summer. And they usually have them about July or August. But I've been away from World of Warcraft long enough that, yeah, I might be getting the itch to play again. I got where I was kind of burned out on it. I'm still playing Final Fantasy XIV, A Realm Reborn. So I might start streaming some of that. Scorpion, you don't want to have that. Why would you want to have that? Randall says he likes the Minecraft. Yeah, I'm having fun on Minecraft. You know, the worst thing about that, you know, twerking is hard work because you don't have a pole like you do in pole dancing. At least in pole dancing, you got something to hang on to, right? then you can wrap yourself around the pole. Although it kind of hurts for a guy. Might be it. I'll get in trouble if I say what I was just thinking. I'll leave it as what I said. It's hard for a guy. You're playing mind test. What? Playing mind test? I'm not sure if I know what that is, but I can tell you what I'm thinking. I'm thinking of that's where you put a bunch of mines in your backyard, but you don't remember where you put them down because you were drinking that night. And now you have to go in the backyard and try to figure out how to walk across it. They call that a mind test. Andy Ballbreaker. Yeah. Randall says it's free. Is that mind test? Is that a mobile game or is that a regular game? No, it's not from experience. Well, it kind of is. I got entered into a contest, a dancing contest, at a strip joint one night when I was in college. And it was where they had the pedestals in the middle of the room and the girls would be dancing on it with spotlights and stuff. They had a men's night. And somebody entered me in the contest and I won first place. So that's interesting. It impressed my wife anyway. Is that game similar to Minecraft? Is it a kind of a knockoff? Doesn't mean it's a bad game just because it's a knockoff of another game. Yeah. I've seen some bad games that a knockoff would be, would have a lot to improve. I used to could. Minecraft and Mind Test were inspired by the same. Well, what was the game that inspired Minecraft? I don't remember a game like Minecraft till Minecraft came out. You know what Minecraft reminds me of? Legos. Building with Legos. $46 bottles of beer. Yeah. All right. So, does this one really need it? Does it really need it? Oh, man. That's weird how that is. All right. I'm using quite a bit of whatcha-dinger on here. Fertilizer. What I was thinking of. I just called it whatcha-dinger. I wonder where Ray's at. Ray from Florida, he's got Elite Dangerous now, and he's been coming in playing Elite Dangerous with me every day. Minecraft Dungeons, I've seen that advertised, but not sure if I'd like it or not. Lindsay, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it, Lindsay. You know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to go right on through this other field. Jared's in the house. Hey, Jared. I'm still trying to figure out the name of the guy that created Celeron. Pertu Ahola. I got a hola in my Pertu. Jared was playing the mobile version of Farm Sim. I don't know how you guys play those. I'd have to get a magnifying glass or something. Jeremy. Hi, Jeremy. Jeremy Burnett's in the house. How's Jeremy doing today? Now I hope I got enough money. Oh, I've got money. Oh, I forgot I sold some silage, didn't I? Now I've got some solid fertilizer there. I don't know what to do with. I'm wondering if I can pack that over to the sell point and sell it, or if I would have to get it out of the pallet first, because I don't know if I've got it set up for that, the sell point. Let me jump out of here and see if I can grab that. Whoop, put that away. Where'd that come from? Let's see. What was it Control I? Huh? I don't know if this is going to sell or if I have to take it out of this. Oh, look, it's dumping it. Ah! That's funny. I like it. That was funny. That was cool, man. All right, where's my truck? Anybody see my truck? There it is. Let's sell some more of this stuff. Can't leave the vehicles in the mobile version. You can't leave the vehicles. So you just have to jump between vehicle and vehicle, huh? Well, that's too bad. I'm flooding the market with silage. All right, so now you guys saw me put that silage makers, 2 silage makers up. Let's go and grab some grass. I did a little bit of mowing, that's why the grass looked so good just before you guys got here. Okie dokie. Grass, I've got oh, not as much as I thought I had. Well, it's because I've been putting it in the silage machine instead of putting it in into storage. Alright, let's get, while we're waiting for that to fill, let's get this guy on the move. Where did I leave off? Over this way. Woohoo! Ow, what did I hit? I hit something. Holy smokes, I broke my tractor trying to get over that. Okay, so I was working my way. Oh, I guess you can kind of, no, I don't know. I think you can kind of see where it was. Let me turn the GPS back on and see if I can figure out where we ran out. The ground's a little bit darker where the spray was, but right there, I think that's it right there. Oh, it wants me to lime that. Let's turn the lime off. There, yeah, that's about where it was. Okay, let's start this and finish it out. Where's Craig at? Craig, did you keep the free version of FS19? I think you probably still have it, because if you got it from Epic, it's probably still there. I'm wondering if Craig got a new PC, if he'd be able to use that Farm Sim 19 without any trouble. I think he was having problems with his own PC. Trying to figure out what I had this today that I've eaten that made me so thirsty. I'm just dying of thirst. I've already finished off that Mountain Dew. Craig, yeah, and on same laptop. Oh, you have to use a laptop, eh? No, got rid of it. Okay, so then you turn around and bought it, and it works? Blech! Oh! That wasn't Mountain Dew. I finished the Mountain Dew, but I can't have any more. So I grabbed a 7-Up. Now, I like 7-Up, but I just had to swallow the rest of the Mountain Dew, and then I took a swallow of 7-Up, and it ain't the same. Yeah, it doesn't surprise me any, Jared. Well, I'm waiting for them to do something different instead of the same game. They keep creating the same game over and over and over. Now that's weird. I thought that that fertilizer would clean up that lime up there. You must have to either cultivate it in or plow it in. DLC? I forgot there even was one. I've yet to use one of their DLCs, really. Well, that's not true. I've used the baling one once in a while. Well, Jared says that, yeah, their graphics get better and there's more vehicles. That's not a question. I don't know if that makes it worth a new game. Most game players would just improve the graphics. They wouldn't charge you again for it. And as far as new equipment, the modders give us new equipment all the time. And the other problem is they make such small equipment, you can't play it on a big map, and so it's pretty much worthless. All the new equipment they've made, none of it I've used. Now, I've taken the big buds and remodded them, but I never used the big buds out of the game. Dustin. Well, plus the fact I think that they're kind of overcharging for what you get on a DLC. Don't get me wrong, I like this game. I've got a lot of entertainment out of it, but the thing of it is that 19, even though it's got better graphics, it didn't. The other graphics didn't bother me. They were actually, the detail was pretty good. The physics are better in this game, 19, but that didn't bother me either in 17. 17 was a lot funner to play. And, you know, the graphics, even though, yes, they improved it, it made it harder to do mods. We're not getting as good of mods. I mean, take this one right here, for example. The global positioning doesn't work half as good as it did in 17. You can't even turn on the field or anything. And granted, this is just a mod, but here's the other thing. Why didn't Giant put global positioning in the game? Because real life farmers use it all the time. It should be a part of the game and not a mod. We shouldn't have to get it in a mod. I mean, you know, don't get me started. I like the game. I've had a lot of enjoyment playing the game, but I don't necessarily think that they've done a wonderful thing every time they bring a new one out. They just bring the same thing out over and over. So I'm torn because I don't mean to complain. But it's just, they make it too easy. In actuality, if they didn't keep coming out with DLCs, I wouldn't have anything to complain about. Every time they announce they're going to have a DLC, I keep thinking, oh, this is it. We're going to get something new in the game. Oh, no, you now get a different tractor. Oh, thanks. What, are you giving your PS4 version away, Dustin? I don't have it for PS4. I do have it in Xbox, but I don't play it. Addie plays it. Addie plays it on the Xbox once in a while. Well, like I said, I've got a lot of enjoyment out of it, so I don't mind, paying. I've bought every DLC up to this last one. To be honest with you, I didn't even remember it was out, so I haven't bought it yet. I probably will, because I like to support the company, because I want them to keep making the game. I just am expecting more, I guess, is all. Scorpion's back. Oh, is it commute time? I missed that. Oh, I see it up there. Commute time, he said. The problem with playing these games on PlayStation and Xbox is you have to pay for the game, and then you have to pay to play. You can't play these these games if they're online without paying a monthly fee to Sony and Microsoft. It's a pain in the butt. Like I have a couple of games that I play that I want to play online, but I pretty much can't unless I pay $15 a month. It costs me $15 a month for PlayStation, another $15 a month for Xbox just to play their stupid game, and I have to buy their games on top of that. With a PC, you buy the game, and there you go. I've got some of them, Jared. Now, the first one I played of this game was Farm Sim 13, and it was fun. I had a lot of fun with it. But there were some earlier than that, and I played some other ones. Farm Management. I've got Classic Farming. Gosh, I can't remember. I've got a bunch of them. Not very many of them that are very fun, though. I thought Farmer's Dynasty was going to be like some of those, and it wasn't. It actually was pretty fun. Yes, I never played FS11. Oh, I'm out of fertilizer. I never played FS11. I didn't know anything about it. I found FS13 and started playing it and had a lot of fun. And actually, that's about the time I started live streaming. Was when FS13 came out. Whoops, missed my turn. What makes me stop here? What am I hitting? It must be the sprayer hitting something. Oh, I've got it down. Oh, I didn't realize that. I had the spray rig down. No wonder. It's dragging on the ground. Okay, I needed to come over here and check on these guys because, like I said, I think they're going to be starving to death. Yeah, this is why I like this one. See, you got these neat little computer things here that tell you what's going on in the machine, and then you got the counters here. You got digestate. I don't like these barriers here, but I guess it's okay. And then you got like a scale thing there. It tells you how much is in. They're kind of cool. It's kind of cool. I like it. Let's check these guys and see how they're doing. Okay, the sheepies. Ooh, they're getting low. I need to buy some equipment. I do not have a water tank. I need to buy a water tank. What should I get? Miscellaneous. We got this weird one here. This one here's kind of weird. A meadow roller. Right. That's ugly, isn't it? Okay. I do have this. It's a little bit overkill for a farm this size. Might be good for milk, though. Look, it holds too much. It's way too big. Way too big. I need to mod that down. Yeah, I don't want to get that one. Let's look what else we got here. Animals. There's a tanker we could use. 7,300. I said 300. That one's 8,000. There's the original one that's not modded. But it's a little bit big. Let's get... Is that one? Is that one for a truck? 8,000. 8,000. That one does milk and water. What's the other one? Is it just water? This one's just water. Let's get the milk and water one. We'll get this one. Ew. That's a weird color. Yeah, let's buy that. Oh, it got delivered. Did you hear the cute little sound? Cute little sound. Okay, now we got water just right here at the end of our lake that we can utilize. Let's see. I'm gonna open. Oh, you don't have to open the. You can't open it, eh? Oh well. Alright, how come I can't get water out of this? Well, that ain't right. It's supposed to haul water. Where the hell's the trigger? Okay. What's the deal? How come I can't get water out of that? Oh, are you kidding me? Oh, it's got a stupid... Oh, God. You can't back it up. I didn't notice that. I hate these that have that damn swivel. You can't back them up. You first need to fill the tool. I'm trying to fill the tool. Oh, man. All right, Dustin. See you later, buddy. I think you'd do it the same way, Jared, or Lindsay, but I'm not sure. I haven't had a Mac for years. Okay, I don't know what to do here. Did I put a water tank even in here? Let me see. I don't think I did. Let's see about putting a water tank in. Let's put one right here. Put one right there. I don't know what's going on. Why won't it let me pick up water? I started out on a Mac and then I got to the point where I couldn't afford them anymore. It's darn expensive. I could get 3 times the computer for the same amount of money with a PC. And I honestly think the Macs are better computers, but I couldn't afford them. Plus the fact that, okay, it's working now. So there must be something wrong with that water thing over there. I do have a water tank, Jared. This is a water tank. Remember, I looked and it said it did milk and water. That's why I bought it, because the other one only did water. Well, I don't know why that other one didn't work. Well, let's start with the cattle, I guess. See how much water they take. See, back in 17, we had some really neat water mods. Remember that? You could build them, and you could see the valves moving and the water flowing. And in 19, you don't get any of that. You just have to use your imagination that water's going in. So even though 19 might have better graphics, it doesn't have as much, I don't think. All right, I can see it going in. It's rising, so is that it? Are we done? No, it's still moving. Boy, that took more water than I thought. You got to remember, it takes the amount of water of the amount of cattle you got. So if you had 1 cow, it wouldn't take very much water. But since I have quite a few cows now, it takes more water. Fill her up again. Oh, look, the water's free. I'm not being charged for it. Sweet. Bye, Bill. All right, Bill, thanks. Have a good night's sleep, buddy. I don't think I had trouble with 17, but then again, it's been a while since I played. Let's see if the cows will take more water. They're thirsty. Andy. Beat. Jared says that the water tower. Oh, I got you, Jared. I understand. I see what you're saying now. I thought you were talking about the tanker I bought. I understand. So there's no reason for me to keep it there. Oh. Yeah, I misunderstood you, Jared. I thought when you said you needed a water tank, but you didn't say water tanker. You said water tank. I wasn't thinking about that tanker or tank over there. I think my animal farm turned out pretty good. Whoop. Hit the curb there. Good Lord, how much water do these things... Maybe I do need that huge water tank. Man, I didn't think they'd take that much water. How much do they need? These cows are pigs, man. Look, they still don't have an... Oh my God. They need a lot of water. All right, they're going to need straw, mixed rations, hay, and silage, and grass. Okay. So what do we got here? This is grass. Let's take some grass down to them. And the sheep are going to need grass as well. Well, I guess that water tower does look good, but here's the thing. It's too bad they put this yellow and black thing on there, because I thought that meant that it was real. But, you know, it looks good, but that's too bad. It doesn't work. All right, let's hit the sheep first, because that's all they get. The sheep don't eat anything but grass, so I'm going to hit them first. Give them some food. Because the cattle do still have food they can eat. That's is that water there, or is that food? That's food. See how much they'll take. Ah, they didn't take it all. Sweet. Now the sheep, that's all they need, right? Let's see. Sheep, they need water, but that's all they take is grass and hay. All right, good. You actually ride the horses? Because I never have time to ride them stinking horses. All right, where's the trough at? Is it inside? No, it's on the other side. That's right. These cows don't poo. I'm a little worried there. Look at all the milk that's stacking up. That's the problem with the horses. They're a lot of work. I guess you make some money on them, but they're a pain in the butt. You have to ride them all the time. To hire somebody to ride them. Woohoo! Run over here and get some silage out of this thing. I know Scorpion likes to ride the horses. Oh, is that it? Am I done? Yep, it's empty. And, but that's still got more, so it just has to make it. Pretty slow, isn't it? Okay, tell you what, I'm gonna grab some more out of the silage, or the silo here. Grab some more out of there. Well, that's what Scorpion told me, but I just don't have the time to ride him. Not in a live stream. Know what I mean? Okay, that's it. Okay, I'm out of silage now. Those other silage makers, they better work really fast. Maybe I shouldn't have sold that silage. We make more. I can go around with the lawnmower and get a lot of grass. So you got to remember, I've got the time turned down to real time, and I did that because I knew I was going to have to do some fertilizing, and I didn't want the crops growing on me before I had a chance to do that. Okay. Go fill this thing up again. They've got some water. I'm going to end up having to get that bigger tank, I think. But I don't have a truck. I need to buy a truck, and I don't have any money. So I got to sell some crops. Ride them when you have extra time. I don't have extra time. When I'm not playing this game, I'm playing 20 others. And watching TV with the wife, and playing with the kids, and doing all that other stuff that people have to do when they have families. All right, let's see how much the sheep need in water. They don't need so much. It's going pretty fast. Yeah, they don't need so much. Let's see. Oh, they're almost full with one tank. That's good. And the cattle are pigs, aren't they? All right, let's go get 48 again. I'll haul some grass over here. Woohoo! 48 really flies when it's empty. All right. Now, let's see. chickens need water. Do chickens need water? They've got grain there. Okay. Let's see. They got water things out there, but they'll have to fill up the water. Doesn't look like it. I think that the one is for picking up the eggs and the other one is for actually buying the chickens. I don't think they need water. They need wheat and barley, and that's it. That's all they need. So, all right, let's head to the pigs. See what the pigs need. Yeah, they need water. They're hungry or thirsty. You guys thirsty? See how they're doing with them. Pigs. Yeah, they don't need as much water either. Man, them cattle really take the water, don't they? Animals always need water. They also require a clean feeding area. Oh, really? Well, I guess straw it is. I'm going to have to plant some more. I've got oats, I'll get straw out of that. But I need to plant some wheat so I can make some flour. That I did not know until I put the flour guy in. Let's start to... You know what I need? I need a trailer for equipment and a truck. I've got to break down and buy a truck. But I need a trailer and a truck because I've got straw that I need to sell. I've got eggs that I need to sell. I've got sugar that I need to at least move or sell. Okay, this is grass. I'm going to take this in and start making some more silage. And then I can start mowing grass again. It grows pretty fast, thank goodness. See a little computer thing going? Ain't it sweet? Alright, let's move back to the water. Who turned my tractor off? Top the pigs off. See how much they're actually going to take. Okay, they didn't take very much. Put some more in the cattle area. I'm in a hurry here. I want to take some milk. Well, we got some milk to the dairy because I don't know how that's going to work. I don't know if we need pallets and stuff. It says salt and pallets and stuff, and I don't know if I need that. I think that somebody took that mod from a map that had salt and cartons and all that stuff and made it for a regular map. I think that's what happened. But God darn it, I hate this thing. You can't back it up. I like the ones that have a solid tongue. I didn't know this was one of those Dolly ones. A Dolly Llama one. I don't like them. Alright. See if I can get the milk. Well, that's not very much milk, but it'll start. Oh, I thought maybe the cans would go away once you got it. Oh, they're there all the time? I didn't know that. I thought it was going to be cool when they show up. Let's take the new road. guys got awful quiet. Scorpion, you fall asleep. The cartons, yeah, I don't know. We'll find out. I don't have any way of making the cartons. Or I don't have any salt. There's no salt mines here. So I'm going to test it. If it doesn't work, that means I just wasted milk. You know what I should do? I should save the game right now. And then if it doesn't work, I won't have lost the milk. Because I can start over. Who parked that there? Oh, I need to put a road around this. This isn't right. I shouldn't have to drive through the bush like this. Okay, let's see. The milk goes here. But before I put it in there, I'm going to save the game. Then if it doesn't work, I won't have wasted my milk. Okay, it's putting the milk in. But I don't hear a machine starting like it did in that other machine. Oh, I'm stuck. I don't hear a machine starting. Uh-oh. Yeah, I think I might be in trouble here. This isn't going to work because I don't have what it takes here. Sugar, salt, and cartons and empty pallets. I don't have any of that. Alright, so that's not going to work. Bummer trails. I'm going to have to look and see if there isn't one someplace where I can just sell the milk. I could sell the milk. What did we get off of this one? Oh, I don't have any wheat. Never mind. We did get some sugar, though. Look at all the sugar we got. Woohoo! All right. I can sell the milk. That's not a problem. I can sell it. I don't think I can get it back out of there, though. Well, why did they let the employees park right where you have to dump the milk? That's stupid. What's this guy's problem? Why is there a car there? That's crazy. I can't get it back. So, yeah. Well, it's a good thing I saved the game. Here's the thing. There's got to be a dairy that you can just sell the milk at out there that I might have one in my OneDrive. But I can sell the milk right here in... I can sell it right here if I just need to sell the milk. I just thought it'd be fun to be able to make some butter and cheese and stuff like that. But you have to have all that other junk doodle-doo. You know what? I should go in that mod. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll give it a chance. I'll go into that mod and see if I can't make it so that you don't have to have the cartons and the stuff. Might be a way to do that. I might be able to remod that thing. If not, I'll just look for one that just sells milk. Just a regular old dairy. You know what I mean? Like you have in any other game. This one looks nice, though. Alright. Tell you what. Better duck than... What? Hi, Ice. Alright, it's 3 o'clock, so my time's up today. Hope you had fun. Thanks for stopping by, everybody. And hopefully I'll see you on Thursday. Everybody take care of yourself and be good to each other. And I'll see you later. Have a good evening. Ta-ta for now.